Hello, welcome to Trisha's Cards and Crafts and Make It on Monday. Today's daily sketch or weekly sketch challenge I will put up in a moment for you to have a look at, and then I will show you what I'm going to make for my challenge for this week. I don't know whether you take part. If you do, I'd love to see what you make. It doesn't matter whether it's different to mine, but it's fine. I thought this week I would try making a Mother's Day card for today's challenge, being as it's Mothering Sunday this Sunday in the UK, and I have already started to make a card for my mother, but I thought I would go ahead and make another one for somebody else's mother, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so I'll stop now so that you can have a look at the design, and then I'll be back. Okay, right, so for today's challenge, as you can see, I'm using the Perennial Lavender DSP, and I'm going to use a sentiment. I know you can't get this anymore, but there are others out there. The Happy Mother's Day sentiment from the Heartfelt Hellos, which was the celebration items, which you can't get anymore, but there are other sentiments out there with Happy Mother's Day on. There are lots of them, so you don't have to worry about not being able to use that one. I've got there's another one. I think this one's on there. Happy Mother's Day, Celebrating You. I think this is still available. Let's have a look. What else have I found? There were more than one anyway. There's another one on the Perennial Postage, I think. Yeah, Happy Mother's Day on here. I'm just using this one because I found that one first. So this one, and I might use the sentiment for the inside. You mean the world to me, or sending love and best wishes, maybe both, but that's what I'm probably going to put on the inside. So that one as well. So the Perennial Postage, which is part of the Perennial Lavender Suite. The papers I've used are from the it is called Perennial Lavender Design Series paper. I'm using some Gorgeous Grape, and then two of the papers. I'm going to use some white and some more of the Gorgeous Grape as well. You've got Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Fresh Freesia, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, Orchid Oasis, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce and Starry Sky as colours in this as well. I don't really want to cover up too much of this paper because it's lovely, so this piece of paper might be slightly smaller than the one on the sketch, only because I don't want to cover up all the lovely butterflies because they're too nice to cover up. So the sheet I've used, or the sheets I've used, I'm using, whoops, I was going to use this one, but I've decided I'm not now. This one, which I've already cut into, which has got more lavender on the back, and this one, which I've already used for another card, but I thought I'd try and use this one again. And this has got the crumb cake, maybe very vanilla perhaps, on the back, in a check, but I wanted to use this side, and I'm using one of the pieces off here anyway. Okay, so I've already cut I've got a 5x7 card base. I've cut my Gorgeous Grape background layer to 4 7/8 by 6 7/8. I've cut this piece because I wanted to get as much of it as possible, but I wanted to really pop, so that's why I put the Gorgeous Grape behind. And this piece is 4 1/4 by 6, 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. Then this piece of DSP is 2 1/2 by 4 1/2, and this piece is 4 5/8 by 2 5/8. So that's that piece there, and I'm bringing it down a little bit. Then I've got a circle that I'm going to cut out. I'm using 2 of the deckled circles, and they are from the deckled circles die set. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th and the 6th from the smallest, or the 9th and the 10th from the largest. So you can go either way. There goes. Okay, so those are the 2 circles that I'm using, and I have checked that that will fit in the middle of that. Okay, so that's what I've got to cut out next, and then we can put it all together and stamp and everything else. So I need my mini die cutting machine, and I need my plates. So I need my 1, 2 and 3, or 1, 2 and 2 I should say. So 2 2s and a 1. There we go. And let's open this out. That back on. So we've got, this one's come off there, but it's okay. So I've got, don't know if I'll be able to get them both out the same pass, but we'll see. So that one's there, and that one can go behind. I think it will probably just about go through on the same pass. So put that there. I want to make sure. Yep, there we go. So there we go. So those are my layers, nicely cut. I think. Let's just check. This one is all the way around. Yes, it is. There we go. Right, so we can put these away, out of the way. There we go. And here we go. So we've got this layer. Whoops. Here, go away. And this one, I just take these 2 pieces off. There. There we go. So those can go out of the way. So this will go on there like that, and I'm going to stamp that on there, and I will stamp it with Highland Heather because this is a new pad. It's probably going to be quite juicy, so it's going to have plenty of colour in it anyway. So here we go. Here we go. So put that centrally in the circle. There we go. Nice. I don't think. I was thinking maybe it would be nice to have a little butterfly in there, but I don't think. I think unless I actually cut some out, I won't have any. I don't think I've got any. Don't think there are any with the. Oh, there are. There's some nice little butterflies here. I can use those. And they are here. I was wrong, which I'm glad. And I just need a smallish die to put them on. Put that back. And you have one just there. There we go. There, that'll do. I'm not going to put any more. That's fine. Right, so that's going to go on there. Right, let's put this away quick for now. We'll do the inside afterwards. So we put all this together. So I'm going to use Tombow to stick all these layers together. And here we go. One here. This should only have about a 1/16 of an inch all the way around. Try and make it as equal as possible. And the same for this onto the card base. The gorgeous grape background layer. Whoops. There we go. That should be plenty. That down on there, like that. There we go. Now this onto here. You can use your adhesive of choice, obviously, but I think I like using Tombow on these sorts of things because it gives you a little bit of wiggle room if you don't quite get it down quite right. It's more forgiving than the tape or the seal, because once they're down they stay where they are, whereas you do get a little bit of chance, you get a chance to move them around. So I'm going to put this so that you can still see those butterflies at the top, and there's another one down the bottom. I'm afraid I've got to cover those two up, but there you go, it can't be helped. And I'm putting this layer down flat as well because I'm going to put my circles on with dimensionals. So put that just there. I love the purples and I like lavender, so this is the best one for me. So put some Tombow on the back of the circle and put that on there like that. Hopefully that's reasonably evenly spaced, and then put some dimensionals on the back of here, maybe one more in the middle ish and then take this off. There we go. I think that's all of them. There we go. And we put that on here. There's nothing really to cover up. So there we go with my circles. Now, the set comes with, I don't know if I can find them, and hopefully I will. There is some, I think there's, oh, I don't know how many sheets there are of laser cut butterflies. Here they are. Oops, did I fall out? Oh, I don't know, I can't see. Right, so these are the sheets that come with it. Now I think I've used all but one of these, and I don't want the largest one. I don't think it would fit very well on here. But we've got that one, which we could use. Maybe or this one. I don't want two, I only want one. Whoops. Or this one, which could go up there, or I could turn it over and it can go down here. Don't want his antennae broken. Bent that much. There we go. Where should we put him? Up there. Yeah, I think that'd be nice. And I'm going to use my sponge daubers for this, because I don't want, I'm going to use some scrap paper underneath. Make sure I remember to do this. And just put that to one side a second. I'm just going to lightly dab around the sides. Don't want too much. And I might use this again, but I'm going to make it darker for his body. And antennae, and then just take a little bit more off. There we go. I think that's enough on there. So that's my butterfly. Hopefully that's dark enough. Still a bit wet. And I don't want to get it all over everything, so if you just wait a second while I just try it off as much slowly, just a little bit, just to make sure he's dried off. There we go. That's all I need. So there we go, that's nice and dry now. Okie dokie. So if I wanted to, I could still make him even darker if I used some a marker pen, or maybe that's not going to be the right colour, but dark starry sky. Could try just making his body a little bit darker, and the antennae as well. There we go. Yep, there we go. Right, now we've got to try and stick him down, and I think if I can, I'm going to use maybe a thin piece of this. Don't know how much I need. Let's have a look. Put that. No, we certainly don't need that much. Whoop! That disappeared. Let's just see what this is like, if that's enough. Yep, I think that's enough anyway. So we'll use this piece. So you don't have to use a whole dimensional. These were this piece was off the mini dimensionals, but I could have done the same off the normal sized dimensionals. There we go. And just try, oops, give it a little bit more dimension by bending them slightly. There we go. And I'm going to put them about there, right on the edge of my circle. And there's that. And just to finish him off, if I can find them, I want to use my glimmer gems, purple glimmer gems, I think they're called. If I can find them. I was looking for other things. I think they are. Where have they gone? Ah, there they are. Found them. That's a new pack. Oh, I don't know the pack was open. But I can get too easily. There they are. Right, so I've used these because they're already open, rather than opening a new pack. Yeah, come out. And here we go. So use a light one here. I'll put one on there, and then large dark one just here, and a smaller dark one just above there. There we go. Might use a couple more just because I can. And I'm going to put a pinky colour up here and one just over here, and then maybe another dark one just here. There we go. Right, I think that's enough of those, and that's my card. Now for, I should have an envelope somewhere. What have I done with my envelope? Don't know. Right, so let's find another one. Maybe I didn't take one out. Right, so there's my envelope and the inside. So we've got to choose a nice sentiment to go inside. Happy Mother's Day. Sending love and best wishes, I think is nice. So sending love and best wishes is here. And I need another block. I'll put that one on. Might use those butterflies again. Here we go. So the inside, use my Highland Heather again. It does lighten up a little bit, so it's not quite as dark as the Gorgeous Grape, but I think it'll look nice here. What I did think as well is I did cut off, I had a scrap of the paper, notes that I'd cut, because there's too much of it. What did I do with it? Oh well, if I can't find it, I can't use it, can I? That's funny. I don't think it went anywhere. Oh, there it is. This one. I did think I could put that at the bottom of my page, my piece. So I'm going to stick that inside. Because I can. And it brings the outside to the inside as well. Here we go. There we are. So hopefully you can see that. And then this one can go here. And there we go. And I'm going to bring my scrap piece in again, if I can find it. There it is. And I'm going to, yes, I prefer the lighter one. So I'm going to just put there and two up there. So that's the inside of my card done. Don't know what that was. And now for my envelope, make sure it's got it the right way up, which I do. And I'll put 2 of the butterflies. And I don't mind the dark being on the envelope because it'll match the front of the card. There we go. And one on the flap as well. So there's my Mother's Day card and envelope, and with my card sketch challenge. for this week. I hope you liked it, and I hope you'll have a go at the sketch challenge and you'll share your designs with us and what you've made. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope I'll see you again tomorrow or whenever you can join me again. You can always catch up if you can't catch it on the day, because they're all on my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.